Home buyers, more competition is coming. How's it going, guys? Christopher McGee here. I'm the owner of Halcyon Real Estate. We are with the Keller Williams, Utah, here in Salt Lake City. It is the 2nd of February. It's a beautiful day outside. It's relatively warm, even though it's the middle of winter. And just like every week, I'm about to show you the data that I pull right off the MLS every Monday so that you can know exactly what Utah's housing market is looking like. This is from bird's eye view for the entire state of Utah. If you are interested in the data for your area, you can reach out to me in the comments and let me know. I will always respond. So let's jump right in. Here's where things are in the Utah housing market as of the 2nd of February, 2026. Our current inventory stands at 10,433. That is down a bit from last week, still trending down as we see it on this chart from the beginning of 2025's fourth quarter, but we're looking pretty level through January into February there. Last week, our average days on market bumped up to 79, up a bit from last week. This is clearly trending up. Last week, our average list price came to $662,850. That is down from the previous week and trending down. Now, last week's average sold price, as opposed to list price, came to $643,841. So that's a difference of about $19,000 in the buyer's favor in this bird's eye week-to-week view of where homes are being listed and where they are being sold. But it's important to understand that's not the comparison of what homes were listed at and then later sold for. It's just a zoomed out bird's eye view of the difference between where things are being listed right now and where they're being sold at right now. Also very good to know, median sold price last week came in at $498,000, and that is the first time. I don't think in 2025, the median home price ever dipped below $500,000 even. So it's barely $2,000 under where I've seen it before, but just that downward pressure that we've seen on homeward prices. But that downward pressure that we've seen on home prices, particularly from the beginning of winter in 2025, having an effect. Last week, there were 435 homes sold in Utah, which is more than in the previous week. And this will continue to come up from here. And we know that because the number of homes currently under contract keeps jumping up. Right now, we're at 4,707, and that's up another jump from the previous week. Home buyers are coming now. Last week, the number of price reductions that we saw on homes on the market came to 811, which is basically right where it was this last week, which is basically right where it was the week prior, and this is trending down overall as we can see. Last week, the number of listing contracts that were either canceled, expired, or withdrawn came to 628, and that is up as expected for the first report of a new month on this vector, trending pretty level across time though. And finally, interest rates. The national average for a 30-year fixed rate conventional loan right now today stands at 6.16%, which is basically right where it was last week, sitting pretty stable right here just above 6%. Okay, what do these numbers mean for home sellers right now in Utah? The buyers are coming out, but if you try to squeeze as much money as possible out of the sale of your home, what's probably gonna happen is you're gonna end up chasing demand instead of getting right in front of it. You'll end up on the market longer than you want to be, so price conservatively right now. Home buyers right now, get ready to have more competition to deal with, and it's not going to be crazy. We're not going to deal with COVID era 50K over asking price on all homes in the market, 20 offers on every house. We're not going to be dealing with that, but do be ready to deal with more competition, especially if the home you want to make an offer on has only been on the market for like a weekend or less than a week, and it's conservatively priced and well taken care of. Those homes are going to get multiple offers. This is definitely not the time to write an offer below current asking price if that's the scenario, and if you haven't checked in with a listing agent to find out what the competition is looking like and whether there is any. Okay, that's the data to make good decisions with right now, and my 2 cents on what it looks like and means for home buyers and sellers in Utah. If this is the kind of information you want to keep your head wrapped around, then feel free to hit that subscribe and stay up on it with me from week to week. Thanks for watching this week, guys. And of course, as always, if you are thinking of moving here to Utah or within Utah, especially in Davis County, Salt Lake County, or Utah County, I hope you're comfortable reaching out to me. I'm going to be happy to work with you. I think you know you'll get a professional who's buttoned up, who understands this market well. I'm going to do a good job for you. All right, we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye, bye-bye.